Welcome to homework.
So in this question, we're given the mean and the standard deviation, and we're asked to find the probability that Americans will drink more than 25 gallons of bottled water, which we can write as the probability x is greater than 25. Now, x represents the gallons drinking water. And since this data is normally distributed, we can use the z-score formula, which is z is equal to x minus mu over sigma. And so now the first step is going to be to plug in 25 for x and solve for the z-score. So 25 minus 34 over 2.7, which is equal to 3.33. So now what we're going to need to do is find the corresponding probability to the z-score value. Sorry, it's negative. Okay, negative 3.33. So negative 3.33. So 0.0004. 0.0004. Now, what we're going to do is express this in terms of z. So the probability that z is greater negative 3.33 is equal to 1 minus the probability z is less than negative 3.33. And that is the probability that we found from our z-table. So we just plug everything in. 1 minus 0.0004, which is equal to 0.9996. 99996. That's our final answer for the first part of the problem. The second part of the problem is asking for the probability that the randomly selected person drank between 28 and 30 gallons. So 28 is 1x, 130. So here what we're going to do is split it up into two separate z-score values, z1, z2, which we're just going to solve for separately. So z1 is equal to 28 minus 34 over 2.7, and z2 is equal to 30 minus 34 over 2.7. So just plug that into your calculator. You're gonna get 28 negative 2.22 and negative 1.48. So now we're just going to rewrite this in terms of z. So the probability negative 2.22 less than x, less than z, less than 1.48 is equal to probability that z is less than negative 1.48 minus the probability that z is less than negative 2.22. So now we're just going to check our z-table to find corresponding probabilities to these z So negative 2.22, 0.0132. So this gives us 0.0132, and negative 1.48, negative 1.48, 0.0694. And now we're just gonna go ahead and plug these two values back down here. So 0.0694 minus 0.0132. That's gonna equal 0.0694. 0.0562. And that's our final answer.